Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and tonight we are doing the Celtic cross reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And don't forget, it's quite common for you to start resonating later because this is fortune telling, and a lot of times the events haven't happened yet. So if that happens, you're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any of the videos that you'd like. The readings you should be watching, though, are your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, okay? That'll give you a better overall view of your energy. Okay, so we have Dragonfly Spirit, and it's telling you that truth transcends illusion. The truth transcends illusion. Okay. So I'm going to take two from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. And let me see. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that I do bonus readings. I usually choose them either from the most likes, the most comments, or the most views. But I also do one each round of the zodiac sign in order. So, like I did Cancer the last round, this round would be Leo. Okay, so if you're interested, that's how you earn bonus readings. Lord, and it's telling you to take charge with authority. Take charge with authority. And we have Hermit. It's telling you to retreat and recharge. Okay. And there we go. So, I'm going to move these off to the side. The Celtic Cross is a large reading. It's a large spread. So, I will probably be referring to these back and forth throughout the reading because they usually work in coordination with the tarot portion of the reading. But they'll probably just be just outside of your view or partially in your view. Okay. So tell me what I need to know for Pisces. What do I need to know for Pisces? Okay, the Moon card. So this is you staying on your path. You're starting to balance out your wild side and your tame side. And you are staying on your path. You're not allowing your fears to control you. You're letting your instincts guide you. Okay? So, tell me what crosses Pisces. What's crossing Pisces? What's crossing Pisces? The High Priestess again. This is following your inner knowing. This is intuition. This is understanding the way Spirit is messaging you, whether it's through synchronicities. You just know, and it's intuitive. It is. She's the keeper of the secrets. She guards the entrance between the veil, or at the veil. You know, between the two realms. She knows things, but, you know, she can't reveal everything because, obviously, you know, most people aren't ready for the information that she has, okay? So, just follow that inner knowing. Follow that inner knowing. And a lot of times, that will come with resting and recharging your batteries. You're more apt to... when you're relaxed and rested, you make better decisions, for one. But you catch little nuances that you might not when you're tired. Okay? What you have going for you is that you don't see, whatever this is that's coming in, you don't see it coming. Okay? For whatever reason, maybe you might be busy, you might be distracted. You might have be focused on other things. You may think you don't want it, but you don't realize what it actually is. Okay. So, and that's where the truth transcends illusion. You know, once the truth is out and you know the details, that's when you're going to start taking charge with authority. Now, in the recent past, it has you having set your intentions and letting them go. Letting Spirit do what they need to do with it. Okay? And then you have, you have yourself working on your abundance. You didn't just sit there and say, okay, my ships will be coming in next week. You know, no, you went ahead and continued to build your own abundance, okay? And that's taking charge with authority. It's a step-by-step process of building a firm foundation for you, okay? So the overall, the crown of the spread, the overall energy of the spread is the Queen of Swords, all right? Queen of Swords. She's very, first of all, there's a bridge between the earth and the water. That is a promise. That is a joining of the practical earth side and the emotional water side, because, you know, technically water refers to emotions in the tarot. Now, she is very wise. She's been through a lot, okay? And she has a chalice carved in the side of her chair. So, I mean, she does have emotions. A lot of people misconstrue her energy. She has emotions. She just doesn't use them to make her decisions. What she does have, though, is a lot of wisdom. She's been through a lot. She knows a lot of things. She would make an excellent counselor. She sees things from a very, very high perspective. And of course she would, because she's an air sign. It's just, you know. And but the thing is that she's not afraid to cut things away from her life that are not serving her. So that would be, you know, part of that taking charge with authority. You know, sometimes it's very difficult for us to do that. We get emotionally attached to people, and we allow them sometimes to stay in our energy fields much longer than they really should. You know, then we really should allow that. Okay? And in the future, it shows you as having a lot of options. Having a lot of options. And that's good. But this is where you really need to be resting and reflecting, so that you can follow your intuition, because these nuances that I spoke of earlier, these are the things that will help you choose, discern, because not all those cauldrons are good for you, okay? And you have to determine the truth. The truth transcends the illusion. And again, that's using that Queen of Swords and you know, your logic and your intuition to know what things are good for you and which way you want to go. Okay? So this is you. It looks like you're learning something or studying something. So you may be going to school for a higher education, such as a university. You may be taking tech classes. You may be taking trades classes where you would be studying under a master craftsman or a journeyman craftsman, and you would be an apprentice and working your way up. This is called the apprentice card. And she's studying that metal. She's studying that shield, you know, and eventually she'll learn the metallurgy and the temperatures where the heat won't you know, it's not too hot that it shatters, or too cold where it's malleable. And I think I may have them backwards, but whatever. You know, she'll know everything there is to know about making that shield. Okay, and that's you. It's you're learning. Now, whether that is, again, like I said, that could be you learning maybe just something that interests you. You know, that could be going on Facebook every day and watching a new video on how to do gardening, or, you know, whatever it is that you are trying to learn. Okay. So, what do we have? What is your environment? What is Pisces' environment? There's communication coming in. It's coming in fast. It could be more than one. There's eight wands there. It's a very fast moving card, though. I see healing information in there. Okay, what are your hopes and fears? What is Pisces' hopes and fears? One more. Pisces' hopes and fears. Okay, I'm going with this as your hope. You want to build a very firm foundation, very solid foundation. And that's why you're working so hard on this abundance. Okay? You're trying to build something for yourself. So, what is the most likely outcome? Okay? The most likely outcome. Okay, we have the Seven of Shields. This is the Seven of Pentacles. It would be called Pentacles in another deck. Okay, this is you nurturing something. Okay, again, it's probably whatever this is that you're learning about. You know, you have dreams. Maybe you've set those intentions, and that may be, you know, outside of working on your abundance, or maybe it is you working on your abundance. This is you learning your craft and mastering it. But you've been nurturing this for a very long time. Okay? And you're staying there, and you're helping it grow because it's important to you. Okay? And it may be time to stop and move forward. Okay, and when I say move forward, this is the Chariot card. This is moving forward with balance. You have yin and yang. You have the golden egg. She has the golden egg. This golden egg is creation. She has the magic wand. She has willpower and victory. She's running that team without range. That's just her sheer willpower. And sometimes that's all you need. I mean, other than, you know, I mean, the push that you need to move ahead. Okay? So let's start clarifying some of these. Alright. I'm just moving them around so it's easier for me to clarify, so that I don't have the cards piled on each other. So tell me more about Pisces' path. Okay? You have Justice. There's a lot of light there, a lot of sunshine. The scales, if you notice, are balanced. And she has the blind, or does she have the blindfold? Yeah. She has the blindfold on. And it's almost like you're not seeing the light. I think that's here. It's almost like you're not seeing the light, but it's there. It's all around you. It's surrounding you. Sometimes you have to feel it. Like in that case, you would feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Speaking of the sun, you're moving towards ultimate happiness. So follow your intuition. And that, again, you know, learning to follow your instincts, your other senses too. Not always, you know, we rely heavily on vision, but the other senses as well. Sometimes in martial arts training, they will blindfold you and start training, I'm sure, with foam at first, but so that you can sense where people are, and you'll get adept at it. You do get adept at it after a while. Okay, so following your intuition, Okay, and it's also, again, it asks you to rest and retreat, or retreat and rest. This is resting and reflecting. This is thinking about what you want in life, where you've been, dealing with that, and then moving forward. The knights used to go into their own tombs and lay on their caskets, I guess I'd call them, and reflect on what they had been through and where they wanted to go from there. Okay, sure, they thought about a lot more than that, but okay. And we see the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, and I feel like this is where you're headed. Okay, this is where you're headed. And the reason that is crossing that card is crossing you is because you haven't quite overcome that. It's not exactly an obstacle, but it's something that you need to understand before you can move forward, because you're not seeing it yet. Okay, but this is bringing you into your path. Okay, and it's important that you stay on your path. Once you know it, you want to stay on your path. Okay, one more. Okay, and I think you don't understand that you can step onto the path, because I think right now you're feeling trapped. Again, you need to remove the blindfold so that you can see things clearly, like the Queen of Swords. That's probably why she's there. You know, again, the swords are a mental sign. The air is mental processes, and your mind, thinking, that kind of thing. And sometimes we can overthink things and feel like that we're trapped, when in fact we're not. It's just our fears that are keeping us there. Okay, and as for in the recent past, again, you are mastering things. So this was you being the apprentice. If you're not mastered, if you haven't mastered it yet, you will. And this is going to be whatever it is that you are working on. Okay. And once you start seeing things from a higher perspective, it's going to illuminate the path. Your ancestors are trying to guide you onto that path. Okay, they're trying to at least show it to you. They can't force you to do it, but they will nudge you in the right direction sometimes. Okay, and when you get to this point, the Queen of Swords, by doing it that way, you're going to learn how to celebrate life. Okay, by thinking logically, you'll win to the point that you are celebrating life. Okay. And this all comes again from, there's a lot of this. This is the third time this has come up. So this is very important for you to rest and recharge your battery so you can make good decisions. That way you can see your wish fulfillment. You'll know what it is, and you can step onto your path. And stepping onto your path and staying on your path seems to be a theme throughout this reading so far. So in the future you have options. So you may be waiting for more information, more knowledge, more spiritual knowledge before you make a choice. Okay. Okay. But whatever you choose, you have the ability to get to the Ten of Pentacles. That's the legacy card. That is multi-generational. It's abundance. It's not just money, it's abundance. Abundance of not just food and things that you can, but it's the abundance. You have friendships, love, joy. Okay. So why is Pisces the apprentice? Okay. I think you're learning how to love again too. Or you're learning how to love in a way that's going to bring you to the Ten of Cups. Sometimes we love, but we haven't healed enough to get to a really, really high vibration to take us all the way up to the 10. And again, we have communication. The 8 of Wands, that's a double energy, so that's very important in this reading. Okay. One more, come on. One more for Pisces. All right. Yeah, you're not seeing it yet, but I think the communication is going to open your eyes to it. Okay, you do have blessings behind you. There's so much more than just the blessings behind you. This is how you get to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And we have Queen of Swords. Again, use your logic. She comes in peace. She's not trying to go to war. She's a warrior, though. So don't play with her, because she does know how to wield that sword. And if you are not an asset to her, you know, she'll remove you from her presence. Okay. So this will help you build this foundation. I know right now you're in your head about something. I know you have fears. I know you feel trapped, but you're not. You will find your balance. Okay. Just keep moving, even if it's baby steps. You want to find your balance. And here you're opening your heart. And when you do that, it calms the waters. It takes you out of the storm and into calmer waters. And that's when you're releasing your intentions. They're, you know, they're a lot safer trying to go out in calm waters, as long as there's just a little wind to blow the sails, rather than a raging storm. Okay? And again, we have another two, okay? And this is union of some sort. This is the joining. This is a partnership. It's typically considered to be a love card, and it most likely is in this situation. But this is something you've been tending for a long, long time. And Judgment is judging in your not Judgment. Spirit is judging in your favor. You will have learned how to love yourself by this stage. Okay? And you're going to want to race forward. And it's because you're looking at things from a much higher perspective. And when you do that, things become more clear. Think about it. If you're standing on a cliff, or I live in the United States, so we have the Grand Canyon. I haven't been, but I have seen pictures of it. And think about the perspective that you have for miles and miles and miles and miles when you're standing on the top of the canyon. Okay, and you're looking down. Okay, that's seeing things, as opposed to when you're down on the ground trying to see around that next curve. But if you're up in the air, you can see around the next curve. It's so it's kind of, that's the best analogy that I can come up with. You know, and the truth does transcend illusion. Once you determine what your truth is, you will take charge with authority. You have that in the Chariot. You're moving forward. So whatever this is, you are moving forward, and what you're moving forward to is loving yourself. You're talking about the Ten of Cups, the happy home, the Ten of Pentacles, you know, the happy home and abundance. So it's a really good reading. There's something going on this month. I just like, it's the whole collective. There's just, it's like something's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the dam's bursting. You know, I think maybe because we've been so restricted for so long. Okay, now I'm going to take some cards from a deck that I don't know the name of, so I can't really cite it. But it's got quotes to meditate on, and affirmations, I'm sorry. So for those who are always courteous and respectful of elders, 4 things increase: life, beauty, happiness, and strength. Okay. One more, please. One more for Pisces. Okay. all he, and they're speaking of Buddha, wanted was for us to understand our own nature. Isn't that so simple? You don't have to believe in anything. Simply by making the right effort, you understand things through your own experiences and gradually develop realizations, your own realizations. Okay. And the last one is an affirmation. And it's telling you, I am the architect of my life. And that's so true. You are. That's why it's making a good decision. Understanding the truth transcends illusion. And then you will take charge with authority, because when it's all said and done, this is your life. And it's your it's your life to live. It's your decision to make how you move forward at all times. At all times. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you do have spirit around you and friends and whatnot. And I'm not saying you shouldn't take consideration of other people's feelings, but at the end of the day, it's your journey. So I hope you enjoyed this, Pisces. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. If you know the routine. If you like the video, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.